Now I was downtown clubbing, ladies' night. Seen shorty, she was crazy, right? And I approached baby like, "Mom, what's your age and type?" She looked at me and said, "You's a baby, right?" I told her, I'm 18 and live a crazy life. Plus I tell you what the 80s like, and I know what the ladies like. Need a man that's polite, listens and takes advice. I could be all three, plus I can come with me, come stay the night. She looked at me laughing, like, boy, your game is tight. I'm laughing back like, sure, you're right. Get in the car, and don't touch nothing. Sit in the car, let's discuss something. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Now we speeding up the west side. Left side, I'm ready to do it. Ready for 55th exit. Already we home, now let's.
Hey, mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we
Nah. Me too.
well good, cause we gon' got drop,
Got cruise.
got truck,
Got G's.
alright, and we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom,
What's up?
let's slide,
Alright.
and we gon'
And I got a girl, my ex wanna holler and spit. Told me to acknowledge her quick. She like, Cam, stop fronting on that Dave Hostert tip. Come over, let's. I'm like, mama is sick. I promise you. Usually have a problem with chicks. They all say I'm rotten and rich, but not her. High heeled feel. Plus got them Gucci nails, You a cutie still. And this my down girl too, ain't no deal. We left the movies with Suzuki wheels to the jacuzzi. I tell you my real. I mean she do be winning, Louis spinning. Go to the crib, she got the Gucci linen. I see grinning. She looked and said, Cam, I know that you be sinning. Nah, I'm a changed man. Look at the range, man. I got a whole new game plan. Looked and said, that's nothing but game, Cam. She was right, she was up in the range, man. Dropped her off at the L, now I'm flipping the cell. That's right, I had to call up L. Yo, L,
What up? What else?
plus
Word.
and we deny.
hey mom,
What's up?
let's slide,
Alright.
and we gon'
Me too.
well good, cause we gon' got drop,
Got cruise.
got truck,
Got G's.
alright, and we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom,
What's up?
let's slide,
Alright.
and we gon'
Gotta put me up there with the greatest, man.
Let the band play.
All-star to superstar. Hall of Famer. They say I'm showing out, they say I should be ashamed. Hey. I don't do it for the clout, I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. Yeah. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Fame, 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 fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fame. Yeah, fame, yeah, fame, yeah, fame. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Told her your family, my family, but all of your friends ain't my friends. Now here, take the keys to this pen. Here, take that. I remember back when I ain't had nothing, so yeah, I'm about to the end. I remember I stacked my first 100 bands. I said, I'm finna do this again. Run it up. Ha, I see you going broke, trying to keep up with me. I see you. Bad boy spending millions out here like I'm signing Diddy. Yeah. Showed up, plain Jane Rolex, had a meeting with Rock Nation. Okay. But they got about 4, 5, 6 rappers over there that be hating. Oh, but I still with. Tell him I got 2 million for him to do a verse, and if he don't, I still got love for him. Cuz went to college hooping, staying in a dorm. What else? I was still at mama's house, sleeping on the floor. I ran up $250,000 and was still sleeping on the floor. The type of have $1 million act like I'm broke. When I was 16, I said it ain't even about my chest, this a multi-million-dollar logo. Yeah. They say I'm showing off, nah, I just let my. She said she loved it when she wearing all my chains. My little said you caked her off, I told him you can do the same thing. Put me in a Hall of Fame, fame. Add it to my bank account, you can keep the fine. Keep that fine. Have you ever felt a V12 when the gears change? Hold up. Have you seen my new charm is taller than Johnny Dang? Out at the corner store and left the Rari running, man. Get money every day. Hustler. Go yard full of currency, no, I didn't come to play. Hey, I spent $1 million on Richard Mills. I got a driveway full of Hot Wheels. And yeah, she a, but now that Birkin bag not real. And yeah, I got skills. Addicted to the lifestyle. I'm trying to count me 100 million right now. Yeah, right now. Tell them, pipe down. Watch out. No, I can't wait on nobody. If I want it, then I go get it. If it don't cost a quarter ticket, then I can't even sit in it. Yeah. They say I'm showing out. They say I should be ashamed. I don't do it for the clout. I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. The South put me in the Hall of Fame. Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fine. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just a different type of. Yeah, I mean, do what the I wanna. Yeah, I mean.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, the Wasps to Denver. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match them.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
From the arc, here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And they double up Embiid. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the basket is good. Towns has got his second basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to McDaniels. Right side, Conley. Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
regular season. Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
And here are the Timberwolves. They've got an 8-0 run. Outside Conley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the left wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Hield attacking. In the corner, it's Harris. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hield can't hit. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, a 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
To the left side wing. Towns down low. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Hield. On the wing, Hield. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've scored 10 straight. Conley's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 10. Hield with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Towns down low. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Pass to Towns. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 10. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the fouling.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 2001. Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. We climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And it's Martin missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. And finished off by Edwards.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Towns down low. It's stolen by Hield. Maxey in the corner. 13 feet away. And it's good for 2. Maxey's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. To Gobert. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hield can't hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl-Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 6. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Towns, the screen. At the top of the key, Gobert. And the dunk by Towns.
You got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Embiid, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Gobert with it. Now defended by Embiid. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Hield. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Harris, right side, takes the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The 76ers trail by 8. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor, but his defensive end is versatile. He's tough, battles on the glass as well, and I just love his overall game. Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now, Gobert. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The offensive rebound. Now here's McDaniels. Still scoreless. That's a 2 from Towns. Misses the wing J. Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
Here's Edwards. And here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And the 76ers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on court.
To the inside. There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Well, Clark, even with all their roster movements, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they found a way to keep winning.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. The kick out to Towns. Over Harris. Towns, no luck.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid the screen. Down low. Intimidating move by Embiid.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's the three. And Michael Conley good for three. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Harris a screen. Inside. Towns with the steal. Pass to Anderson. The 10-footer. And it's Towns missing. Outside, Maxey. He takes it in. The shot comes out. No good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here is Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And the 76ers making a change here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, long range from Bamba, really? Come on now. He's a new age center. A lot of these guys at 7 feet tall can shoot the three, and he's one of them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Martin. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Morris. The second chance effort. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
See both teams changing it up here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Edwards drawing the double team. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Edwards with another miss. The 76ers trailed by 5. To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
To the inside. Reed. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Embiid. Martin with it. And finished off by Martin.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Conley with it. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Towns, no luck. The 76ers trailed by 6. Harris inside the line. They get it back. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. It's good. And it's now 23 points for Anthony Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Conley left side. Gobert down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Embiid.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Here is Edwards. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Here's Towns. It counts.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Shot by Hield. Nobody around. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Outside, Maxey. Takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. McDaniels. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And he launches it from deep. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Don't blame it all on yourself, what you've been through, what you got into. You've heard this all before. You don't need nothing more. And you're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder.
Up guy, never sit. Told me when it's never quit. Since then, I've been a man on a mission. Hey, free the dogs out of. You ain't talking about no racks and I'm missing. Feeling like I'm Master P with no limit. I'm in the. I'm cozy. Hey, phone like her, she nosy. Hey, I don't want a piece on with the whole thing. Mac pull up with. See me out in public, make up freeze. Now one do it both feet. Now they want me gone, watch them closely. Up like it's no sleep. Woke up. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Woke up. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again.
I'm excited about my income. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. Recon. I'm a fixture, not a. Call me Charlie Hustle. They call me Charlie Hustle. I'm all about my bubble. With my knuckle. If you don't stay up out my huddle. When people ask me what I've been doing, I'm living a dream. Used to serve my wet fresh up off of the. Don't play with the Scorpio, cause I stink. Make you cry, make you look like that Jordan meme. Woke up.
Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Tomorrow I'ma do it again.
Woke up. got straight to it. Running like I'm late to it. Got so much drive, I need brake fluid. Don't do it like the Bay do it. Sheesh. I'ma get the trying. Sheesh.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Chase Center in San Francisco, the home of the Warriors on 2K Sports. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. In a one-game homestand for the Warriors, as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. On the inbound, and the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Now Durant, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Shoots it. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Wiggins. Throws it down.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
The drive by Booker. Out to KD. Lee outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick-and-roll game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Bucket is good.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
For 3, Durant sinks the three-pointer. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Pass to Booker for 3. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Wiggins, and he lays it straight in.
How about the strength from Wiggins? He doesn't get phased very easily.
Suns trail by 4. Booker looking around. Durant with a wide open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Curry's shot is good.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Here's KD. No good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now here's Booker. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Basket counts. Wiggins has got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to KD. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the floater. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
Wiggins drives in. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Goes back up. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Beal. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Butter. Even with the contact, Beal does not flinch.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Cat. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside for Thomas. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Curry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Payton. Curry on the wing. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by the Suns, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
O'Neal. Outside for Thomas. Beal gets a wide open look. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
3 points.
Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you'll be able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Allen outside, and stolen by Wiggins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Ball outside. Thompson in the corner. Fires for three. Eubanks grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Warriors leading. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. The ball. Thompson right side. There's the pick. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And he dunks it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
2 second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to O'Neal. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Green gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Paul launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic. Just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Thompson. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Green. And the rebound by Nurkic. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Booker outside. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by... Booker as that one goes in.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Jay, the Suns have been to the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
Kevin, they have a star-studded roster led by Beal, Booker, and KD. They are going to be a problem in the West for years to come.
Curry outside, and he gets it back. Pass to Thompson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
90 seconds now into the second half. Booker outside. Outside, Beal. Out to KD. Pass to Eubanks. Over Green. Lock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
It's good from long range.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
For 3, Booker. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. It's Durant on the wing. Tries again.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Here's Booker. Outside for KD. Shot clock at 6. A fadeaway. And that one goes long.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Slicing his way to a shot. Wiggins can be so crafty inside.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, business around the game. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Well, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. And Phoenix has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Booker. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Booker. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Here's Paul. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside, O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here are the Warriors now. 6-point lead. Curry to the rim. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Beal. And that's good off the glass that time.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Curry's shot is off.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Offside, Beal. Six to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Ball outside. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 32.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Jackson Davis. 2 points, that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
KD a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Curry's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Durant. Outside for Beal. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Durant just inside the line. Second chance shot. And he swishes it right through. And now that's 11 points for KD.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 4. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Green. No good with the layup. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Curry. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 4. Left in the fourth quarter. Curry attacking. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Booker, good.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches. If there is any question about the clutch game, you know Wiggins has it.
Now here's Booker. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Booker. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's KD. Booker outside. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Launches from deep. Offensive rebound.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. For 3, Booker, it's in.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance. Guys, he's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight. It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And just a single game trip away from Phoenix here for the Suns.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in the big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number one. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
Shots good by Booker.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Curry. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Andrew Wiggins.
Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg. For teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Yeah, check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Wiggins with it. Now Beal defending. Inside. And Green slams it in.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Suns moving the ball around.
Defensive foul.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Team foul.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Beal. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Curry. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. A three-pointer, Wiggins. And it's Green with the jam.
We don't talk about it enough, but it's the motor, the energy to Draymond Green's game. He drives with force.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Paul. Hit by Kuminga. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Booker draws the double. Now here's Durant. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he lays it straight in. KD's got his second bucket.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
For Phoenix, they started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Gordon. Now Durant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead, up 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Curry with a wide open look. And it's Golden State with another.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one motion shot, but there's only one step.
Outside, KD. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors leading by 7. To the inside. 3-pointer, Payton. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And so here is Golden State. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Back to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. .137 left in the first half of basketball.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Paul with the steal. To the middle. Shots good by Green. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
From past the arc. Allen with the rebound. Suns trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Young outside. Booker in the corner. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Booker's got 9.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. Thompson looking for an opening. Pocket 4. Kept alive. They kick it out to Green. Paul with the 3. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Paul penetrating. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors.
24.
And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points. And trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker. And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
They set the pick. Curry way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by Booker. GA, we've seen it over the last couple years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after. And off Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Young slams it home.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as...
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Booker. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Booker's got 18 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Green. The deep three from Thompson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker looking around. Here's Nurkic. On the wing, Booker. 18 points for him. Wiggins with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And a deep three from Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story.
Now into the lineup for your...
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. Right on the bucket. He has 6.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And a dunk by Booker.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Jackson Davis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
O'Neal misses. Warriors leading by 8.
Hey, RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any five-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
To the wing on the left. Outside Curry. Picked by Kuminga. Curry with it. It was picked up by KD. And Kuminga throws it down.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Wide open. And another basket for Golden State.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 11. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Suns. Here's Curry driving the lane. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They get it back. And here's Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, nice job down low. Booker's got 28.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Beal. Booker outside. Over in the corner, Allen. Beal from long range. Here's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Credit Beal for not losing track of the clock there. He had his eyes on that as he attacked.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Looney with the bucket.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Jackson Davis. And Durant sends it back to the inside. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's Beal in the corner. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pass to Durant. Allen for 3. Connects from three-point range. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney with the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
Give it up one more time.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Curry. Curry on the move. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Back to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Another shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to KD. Back to Booker. Screen by Nurkic. Down low. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. It's stolen by Curry. Jacks up a three. Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Back to Booker. .35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Outside, Green. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters.
Welcome to Season 7 and a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
This week, we're